see here that you've applied to a generalist role in investment banking. But what are some of the special multiples that only apply to certain industries?
Yeah, well, I know the traditional multiples that pretty general are things like, enterprise value to EBITDA and, price to earnings. But I think that for multiples that are pretty industry specific, I think back to maybe sector like airlines, where lease expenses tend to be a pretty big burden depending on whether airlines, lease their fleet or own their fleet. So for that type of industry, you would use enterprise value to EBITDA, where you're adding back rent expense so you can keep a valuation apples to apples. In energy, you could also use enterprise value to EBITDAX, with the X in DAX being exploration expense. And in sectors like technology, right, there are some pretty unique multiples that you can use there, especially for, smaller nascent technology firms or potentially startups.